Hola mis amigos, ¿cómo están? Espero que estén súper bien hoy. Acabo de ver un video en YouTube. No conozco a la persona quien habló. Nunca he visto sus videos, pero él habló de soledad. Y por eso empecé a pensar en eso y quiero hablar un poquito sobre soledad y mis pensamientos sobre el tema. Así que hoy voy a hablar en inglés intermedio sobre soledad, porque es un problema, cómo podemos arreglarlo, porque no debemos estar solos siempre. Empecemos. Hello my friends. Hello. Sorry guys, I forgot that you guys do not like it when I chew gum and talk. My bad, mala mía. Alright guys, so I just watched a video about loneliness. Okay, about loneliness, and I want to talk a little bit about that. I think it's a big problem. It's something that a lot of us feel often, a menudo. I think a lot of people are dealing with this. And I think at some point, all of us feel lonely. Sometimes we can feel lonely even when we're surrounded by people, even in home with our family all around us. Sometimes we still feel lonely. And I think that all of us, todo el mundo, we all want to feel like people quieren, they want to be around us, they want to talk to us, they want to see us. And if you feel like you do not have somebody to talk to, somebody who wants to be with you, be around you, it hurts. It hurts because humans are a social animal, like my friend Miguel said in our conversation, and that's very true. Humans are not supposed to be alone. In the past, we survived in tribes. Nowadays, hoy en día, we have cities, we have clubs, we have organizations. Humans are not supposed to be alone. But a lot of times, hoy en día, a lot of people are alone. A lot of people are working from their house. You know, they don't get a lot of social interactions. And that's why it's important to have friends. Why it's important to have friends. Because a good friend is always there for you. And if you have some good friends, you won't feel lonely very often. But the problem is, it could be hard to make friends. I, myself, personally, I am what a lot of people call a loner. I have been called a loner many times. A loner is somebody who spends a lot of time alone, who does not like to be around a bunch of people. And I do not know if this is true or not, because I love to talk to people. You guys have seen that I love to have conversations with people. But on the other hand, al otro lado, I also really like to be by myself, to be alone. Okay? I like to be out here walking by myself, talking to my camera. I really enjoy these times of being alone. It brings me peace. But I know that I need the people who I care about and who care about me, or else I will feel horrible, okay? And I have felt lonely many times in my life. There have been many, many times in my life where I felt completely alone, like I didn't have someone who I could talk to or connect with. In the last several years, I've been very blessed. I've been blessed to have my son with me. And you know, how can you be alone when your little human who is just like you is next to you, you know? And he always keeps me company, and I love my son for that. And he has helped me a lot not to feel so lonely. And maybe a lot of you guys saw the video where I was talking about my friend who just passed away, se murió. My friend just died. And you know, it's weird. I still haven't felt very sad. It just feels so weird and different. But I feel blessed and lucky to have had a friend like that. For the last 9 years, I have always had somebody who I could call, who I could text, who I could talk to, who wanted to spend time with me because they were my friend and my brother. So I just feel so blessed and thankful that I had a friend like that for so long, because I know that a lot of people don't have a good friend like that. So I know how lucky I was, and I'm just so thankful that I had him, that I had a great friend who always had my back, watched out for me, was there for me, wanted to spend time with me. We would go get lunch once a week, you know, text almost every day. So I just feel so blessed that I had that person. But now that he's gone, it makes me think a bit about loneliness, because now it's like, who do I text, you know? Who do I call and say, hey man, let's go get some lunch? It's different. It's very different. And I know that I'm entering into a new chapter in my life without this friend. And I am going to have to adapt. My life is going to change. Now I have a couple other friends, but they have families, you know, I don't see them very often. I know that in the future I'll make new friends, but you know, I just feel a little bit of loneliness not to have the friend who I talk to every day. And that's why I wanted to talk a bit about loneliness, because it's not good for us. It's not good for our health or for our souls, our minds. So what are some things that we could do if we are lonely? What are some things we could do to find new friends, to not feel so alone? Well, there are several things. One of the things that has helped me a whole lot was starting to train jiu-jitsu or cualquier arte marcial. It helped me a lot because martial arts gym is a community, and all of us were training together, trying to reach the same goals of improving, being stronger, healthier. I've made some good friends there. I've made good friends there, and they're good, awesome, healthy people. So when I go there, I feel like I'm going somewhere where I belong, and I don't have to be lonely. I can make a YouTube channel. It's kind of funny because I'm out here all by myself. Nobody else out here, okay? I'm all by myself. But when I'm talking to my camera, I never feel alone. I never feel alone, and it has been of so much comfort to me just to talk to you guys, tell you guys what's going on, help you guys, teach you guys. It's given me a purpose. It's given me a community. Right now my YouTube channel has 1,600 something subscribers. Now there are YouTube channels that have millions, okay? So relatively my channel is still kind of small, but if you really think about it, 1,600 people, that's a lot of people. Every one of those subscribers is a person, okay? So I feel very blessed to have this community. My YouTube channel, I feel very blessed that my subscribers are such nice, kind, awesome people, and that helps me not to feel lonely. You know, I check my comments every day. I read all my comments, and it makes me feel so good when I read my comments and you guys are saying thank you for your help, or you were just being so positive, or when I make the conversations with subscribers, you guys say nice things about them, about their English, and that's just so cool. I'm so proud of the community that we've created, the kind people who watch my videos. It's just so proud to have you guys watching my videos, learning English, maybe improving your mindset. Okay, I've had people tell me that my videos help them be more positive, more productive, and that's amazing. That's just so cool. So cool. I feel so lucky, so blessed to have this community. Not everybody's gonna make a YouTube channel, obviously, right? But you could join a sport, okay, deporte. You could get a new hobby that involves other people. You can look up meetups online. No estoy seguro que esto existe en su ciudad, pero here there's a website called meetup.com, and you could find people who like the same thing that you do, all right? You could go and you can meet these people and you could do the things that you enjoy doing. I think that's a great option. And there are language meetups, and I've really been wanting to go to that, but it's just hard to find the time. But I'm definitely gonna try that one day. There's places where you can go to a restaurant and a bunch of people who love languages, they just talk and meet each other, get to know each other, make some friends that way. For a lot of people, a church can be a great place to have a sense of community. If you are a person of faith, I suggest that you go to a church, okay? I suggest that you go to a church. You can hear and learn about your faith, your religion, meet good people who also feel that same way. If you are not a person of faith, there are other clubs that you could join, other places that you can go and meet like-minded people. But I just think it's very important that we get around other people who think like us, and that's not always easy, okay? You know, now that I've lost a friend, I hope that the next friends or the next group that I meet, I hope they're like-minded like me, chasing success, trying to learn new things every day. I think that's important, and I always look forward to the future because there's a painful past behind all of us. So the best thing we could do is look towards the future. Speaking of positivity, look at these beautiful flowers. There's a saying in English, you always should stop and smell the flowers, okay? So that means take the time to appreciate the little things in life, the little beautiful things. I think that's important, but that doesn't have anything to do with loneliness. I just want to show you guys some beautiful flowers that are here. So sometimes it's hard to meet friends, like I said, and a lot of times I have found myself in this situation where we are waiting, esperando. We are waiting for other people to tell us, hey, do you want to hang out? Do you want to come do this with me? But what if those other people are waiting for you to do the same thing? So sometimes we have to be the one who creates friendships. We have to be the one who creates the community, okay? Sometimes we have to be the one who makes the community, like a YouTube channel or a club. Maybe you can make a group in your city of people who meet up and speak English together. Maybe if you like to read books, you can make a book club. But if you are feeling lonely today, I think that it would be a good idea for you to try and reach out to somebody. To try and reach out, get some interactions with other people. And that's advice that I need to take too, okay? Now, I have wonderful people in my life. I'm blessed. I'm lucky. I have some great people in my life. I have a huge community of good people who I could talk to and share my feelings with. But I still feel that need to have friends and people who I could go and do fun things with. So I'm gonna take my own advice, try and meet new, interesting, good people, because loneliness is not how we are supposed to feel as humans. We're not supposed to be alone. We're not supposed to be lonely. So I suggest you guys take the steps. I'm gonna take the steps as well. Just wanted to share my thoughts on loneliness, what we can do about it. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Muchísimas gracias por ver. Nos vemos pronto.